Safety is critically, ultra critically important, okay? Use good ventilated area, wear protective clothing, for example, like a jacket or something like that. You want to make sure that you...
There you go.
Hey, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
No problem.
A protective jacket, for example. We got our trusty little lab coats here with... look at that. Black's magic right there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Embroidered lab coats. Are we the biggest geeks that you can possibly imagine on the planet at this point?
Can you hear me? Can you still hear me at home? I know I sound like... Look, I am your father.
When making flash paper, there's a number of items that you must absolutely have. And we're going to go over the traditional items first, the one that's been around for the longest and the one that is most common amongst flash paper manufacturing. You'll want to get a turkey baster. There's all kinds of fun. Just let the jokes just come in. Just sit there for a minute and think about the uses of a turkey baster. Okay, moving on.
Okay, this is the basic instruction for the first phase of making traditional flash paper, okay? What we've got is sulfate in 4 parts. And we've got a beaker of in 5 parts. You're going to start doing this. You're going to need to put it down on the table, and you're going to keep doing it. And once that's stirred, you're going to have to leave this for 24 hours so that it cools completely. You cannot use this until it's completely cold. Okay, through the magic of television, we have allowed this mixture to sit protected from atmosphere, so there's no moisture or anything like that that's got into it. And it has been sitting now for about 24 hours, and we're going to pour this beaker into this bowl, okay? You'll notice very carefully that it's filled the lower portion of the glass bowl, and you're now going to take your tissue paper and your glass rod, or you can use tongs, and you're going to soak one piece of paper. Then you're going to put it in a large thing of water, okay? It's very important that you use a lot of water to flush this out. If you don't use a lot of water, what happens is it'll gel up and it won't work. At this point, everything that you've done so far has led to putting it in a baking sheet in between blotting paper. You take a paper towel and you put over it and allow it to dry. Now, in some cases, you're going to put multiple sheets. So if you're using 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, for example, you put one sheet down and then a blotter sheet on top. Now, it's very, very important that you keep them away from any spark whatsoever, okay? This has to be in an area that's safe, dry, clean, and if it catches fire, it's not going to burn anything down. So you need to make sure that that's done. Follow all local, state, and federal laws with regard to manufacturing this product, and you'll be good to go.
Then you have the luxury of playing with fire, safely of course. And there you go. It burns completely through. It leaves absolutely no ash. And it's a brilliant, brilliant looking ball of fire for anybody who likes to play with it, like I do.